Let's get back over to Peyton.
Thank you, Leslie, and happy Monday morning. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. The weather looks like it's going to cooperate with us today. It's going to be a really nice one. We're waking up cool this morning, 40s or 50s and 60s. We got some patchy fog in a few spots, but it's not a widespread issue, but you may run into a little bit of fog. Here's your forecast for today in the mid 70s, maybe even a few upper 70s. Like yesterday, just a couple of degrees warmer, and humidity is still going to be on the low side. So a really picture perfect day for Halloween. If you're heading out this evening for trick-or-treating, sunset is at about 6:15 tonight. 5 o'clock, we're in the 70s. We'll start trick-or-treating in about 70 degrees, but by the time we're all heading home, it'll be in the 60s. So not too cool and just really comfortable weather. And then tonight, most of us will stay in the 60s on the South Shore, but we'll likely see some 50s on the North Shore. There's our cool front that brought us a good dose of rain. Boy, did we get some much-needed rain on Saturday. Unfortunately, it did come with several tornadoes that were confirmed over in Mississippi. We had one over near Pass Christian. We also had a couple over in Jackson County, Mississippi. Fortunately, we did not see the tornadoes in Louisiana, but the low pressure in front did bring us some nice weather. High pressure out to the west right now, and that'll give us great weather today. We will have a few clouds, not a completely blue sky day. Tomorrow, though, some changes for November 1st. Not big changes, but a little disturbance moving through. It'll produce some showers and storms, mainly south of us, but it'll send us some clouds. So we'll have a few more clouds around for you Tuesday, but I'm only going with about a 10 to 20% chance of rain, and I think 10 is probably being a little bit generous for some of you. So most are not going to see rain tomorrow. We're dry through the rest of the week, and then for the weekend another front approaches, but it doesn't look like this one's going to push through. So we're going to begin our warm up as well, and I have us back in the 80s, right around 80 degrees through most of the work week. So after today, we'll be near 80 degrees all the way through the weekend with no big cool down anytime soon. Let's talk tropics. Hurricane season officially ends on November 30th. We have about a month longer here. Now we're getting to that part of the season where the northern Gulf Coast is just very unlikely to get a system. It does not look like PTC, potential tropical cyclone 15, is headed to the U.S. It's trying to organize some, and it will likely become a depression or storm later, maybe today or through this work week. Here's the official track from the Hurricane Center, taking it off towards Central America. They have it making landfall somewhere near Belize, maybe up towards portions of the Yucatan or even Honduras as we get into the Thursday morning time frame. Could strengthen into a hurricane here and of course move inland there, bringing them some flooding rain. The reason this is not headed our direction, there is a big ridge of high pressure that's going to be growing over the Gulf of Mexico. That will block this from moving north, so it will ride around the edge of that ridge as it really travels with it. So this thing is not headed our direction. Next name, by the way, is Lisa. There's your 7-day forecast. Not a bad one, maybe a little too warm for my liking as we head into November, but overall a quiet one after the rain this weekend. Really don't have heavy rain in the forecast anytime soon. Notice as we go into this upcoming weekend, Saturday night into Sunday, that's when daylight saving time ends. We'll be falling back an hour, so you get that extra hour of sleep Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then that Sunday, that's when sunsets are going to start to be closer to that 5 p.m. hour. April?